You know what the scariest thing in the world is? Me, before I've had my coffee. Why is it the first sip of coffee always tastes the best? I have no idea. This is the Halloween edition of the NAC Corner. That's it. Awesome. Happy Halloween and welcome back to episode 4 of the NAC Corner. I am Paul Jones, your NAC chair. Thanks for joining us for this episode. Huge shout out to all of the owners in the Northeast region. We just wrapped up our Northeast Regional Conference. They queued our music up today, so thank you for doing that, guys. We had a great time together. Lots of new cool information coming out from First Light. But the most important thing about getting together is getting together. It's all about engagement, which is what I am all about in my personal life and definitely this year as the NAC chair. Plus, if you've never been to New England in the fall, you have to go. It is gorgeous. So today is Halloween when I'm shooting this. Halloween's all about being scared. Some people love it. If you ever watch The Ellen Show, she loves to scare people. She has that little thing, or her table by her, where her guests sit and a clown jumps out or whatever. And people pay money to go to movies to be scared. Other people, my mom, for example, hated to be scared. If you scared her, she would hurt you. So it depends. And here's the interesting thing. There is a lot about our businesses that, quite frankly, are scary. And if you look at the research about success, however you want to define it, personally, professionally, what you're going to find is the one thing that keeps us from becoming who we were meant to be and finding the success that we want in life is fear. It's a huge roadblock in our lives. So over the next 6 episodes, including this one, we're going to unpack why that is and what's actually going on with that in our businesses. And believe it or not, we're going to learn a lot from this guy right here. Yes, if you're not sure, this is a turtle. He's got a great story, which I'm going to tell you about, but not today. What I'm going to tell you about today is something that I saw from this guy, not this actual guy, but probably one of his cousins the other day. I was driving through my neighborhood, and here he was trying to get up on the curb. And I was rounding a corner, and I saw him there. And man, he was struggling. The curb was like maybe about 8 inches tall, and his little legs, and he's working, he's just not getting anywhere. I'm like, I gotta stop and help this guy. So I come up from behind and I try to help him, and he turns on me. I'm like, dude, I'm just trying to help you get where you need to go. And he's mad and trying to snap at me. So I finally get him from behind, and I'm able to pick him up and get him into the woods, and he goes on and everything's fine. So that's one picture of him. And if you see that, you think, this turtle's not doing a very good job. Why is he even here, right? Well, same day, I'm walking through the woods. We have these beautiful trails where we live, water and other things. And I stop on this bridge. That's my favorite place to just kind of hang out and think. And I look down, and there he is again. But this time, he's got his friends with him, and he's in the water. And he looks like a completely different animal. It's incredible. He's majestic. He has no trouble. As a matter of fact, those little legs that couldn't climb up on a curb are propelling him through the water like a fish. And he looks like a completely different animal than he did when he was trying to get up over the curb. So here's the thing. Same turtle, 2 completely different circumstances, and he performed 2 completely different ways. What does that have to do with anything? Well, in our everyday lives as business owners, I believe our biggest challenge is not necessarily hiring caregivers. It's not finding clients. It's not figuring out marketing. It's not all of the transactional, practical things we have to do every day. It's taking turtles who are struggling to get up on the curb and get into the woods and putting them in an environment where they can soar. That's leadership. And when we come into business, oftentimes, we're not taught about leadership. Leadership is not management. It's a different thing. So you take this guy off the curb and you put him in the water, and he looks amazing. But if you keep insisting that he climb the curb, he's gonna look like an idiot. I believe my job here in my office primarily is to help people find what they do at their natural best and then align them perfectly underneath our mission so that we're all rowing in the same direction and accomplishing the goal every day of growing our business and serving the community. But I can tell you this, it is the scariest thing in the world to try to do. And I want to spend some time with you guys over the next several episodes unpacking it. And I want you to interact with me. So here's how we're going to do it. We're going to have a question of the day. And I want you to go to my YouTube channel. If you're watching this inside of the NAC newsletter, just click the link to go watch it actually on YouTube. Go down to the comments and answer this question. What is your biggest fear in leadership? That's our question of the day for this episode. What is your biggest fear in leadership? We all have them. I certainly have them. And we are going to unpack what those are when we get together next time. But here's what I'm going to do. We're going to have 6 episodes, including this one. And at the end of the 6th episode, we're going to have a drawing from all the people that have commented. And there's going to be a very, very cool prize for all of you. Or not for all of you, for one of you. So not going to tell you what it is today, but you are going to see it over the course of the next 6 episodes. So you got it. Here's what I need you to do. Go to my YouTube channel, go to the comments section and answer the question of the day. What is your biggest leadership fear? If you have other questions about anything else regarding the NAC or First Light in general, drop me an email. I would love to hear from you. Keep coming back and join me in this conversation. We're going to take a little short leadership journey together and have fun with it. In the meantime, happy Halloween. Do not eat too much candy. This is America's time of the year to make sure type 2 diabetes is with us forever. So do your part to stop diabetes. Don't eat any candy. I don't even know, but I'm definitely eating some candy because how can you not? It's Halloween. Enjoy it, be safe, and I will see you next time.
This is the Halloween edition of the NAC Corner. It is.